Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your Saturday action of college basketball. We've got 5 ranked matchups for you for college hoops on Saturday, December 6th. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, make sure you get in on all my plays. How can you get on the best plays? Very simple. Get the 10% off promo code PRESENT10. You get 10% off. What do I have today? Best play, 7-unit play is going to be, or I'm sorry, 6-unit play is in college football. I'm going to have a 7-unit play tomorrow, plus another bonus play, plus a bonus play today in college football, plus 5-unit play on Monday Night Football. So you can get all these plays. All 5 of my football plays left for the week. Use present10 to get 10% off. Instead of $99, becomes $89. If you just want the single 6-unit play today, it becomes $27 if you use that off that $30 price. So make sure you go over to the website and get in on the top play of the day. Don't forget as well, you can always get in on our Premium Plus products here at Premium Plus. Say that a couple times. Products here at YouTube. Click the link in the description to get in. If you want on my level, it's level 3. You'll get all 3 levels with that. $49.99 a month, and you get some extra plays that you can use from parlays, teasers, props, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you get in on it. About $3,000 worth of picks a month if you get in on that level 3 option. All right, here's what we like for college hoops tonight. Starting off with game of the night, I think. Well, there's 2. Iowa State at Purdue is the first one we're looking at. This is a very good Iowa State team. It's a very good Purdue team. At this point of the year, the experience of Purdue, I thought maybe they would start off a little slow. Maybe these veterans were like the big focus obviously is winning a national championship here with Matt Painter and company. But it has not happened. This team has taken care of business every step of the way. 8-0 on the year. At home, they're, of course, 4-0. Just 1-3 against the spread, though. And that's usually because they're laying some big numbers here. You got Iowa State. This is their first road game. So, we'll see. This team's 8-0 as well. 6-2 against the spread. I think to beat Purdue, you have to be willing to play a little slower pace. And Iowa State's going to be tested in that. I think they get it done here as far as the spread is concerned. I love this Purdue team. Like Lawyer and Smith are, maybe my favorite backcourt to watch in a long time. But this is a team that can handle that, Iowa State, I think. I think you take Iowa State plus the points in the early game. 6.5. I even see some out there. Next game, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. But the second best play of the game is Duke and Michigan State. And Duke has been as advertised, 9-0 straight up, 6-3 against the spread. But they're facing a Michigan State team that's already much more tested than this Duke team. And I know Boozer has been great so far. But, Michigan State beat a very good Iowa team to start their conference play. They also beat North Carolina and Kentucky and Arkansas already. And Coach Izzo always has his teams up. I thought they would maybe be a 1.5-point favorite, but they're an underdog here. I'm going to dribble them on the money line as well, but let's take the points plus the 1.5 just in case. I think Michigan State gets it done and wins out right here at home. Now, Illinois, Tennessee. This is not at Tennessee. This is in Tennessee. It's at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. So that gives Illinois, I think, a better chance, and thus the line says so. Tennessee favored by 1.5, total 152.5, I believe. This is a great matchup. I think this Illinois team is as talented, player for player, as any team in the nation. Now, they haven't shown it at every point of the season, but you don't need to. At this point in the season, you're kind of building. You're slowly kind of getting it done. I think you take the points here with Illinois. I think they're at a point where they kind of need a prove-it game on, kind of hostile territory type of game. I think this is definitely qualifies for that. I'm going to take Illinois plus the 1.5. Plus the 1.5. Next game, Ole Miss and St. John's. This is at the Gardens. So should be obviously a ton of St. John's fans. Favored by 12.5, total 153.5. And Coach Pitino has a really deep team this year. I thought last year's team, they had to do it a different style. They had to grind people down, win in the trenches. This is not that team. This is a St. John's team that likes to run it up and down. And I think this screams like it's going to be an over game, 153.5. I think Chris Beard, he liked to play defense before. He's not as great defensive team as we've had before. I think this Ole Miss team can't slow down St. John's. I think this game goes over 153.5.
How's it? Sign up for our free $60 of the premium selections, which is docsports.com/ICCT. You get free $60 of the premium selections so you can try us out. It's the best way to kind of thank us for all the hard work that we do, along with liking and subscribing and joining on YouTube Premium.
Then last game, really good matchup. Auburn and Arizona. And Coach Pearl, I was a doubter. I really was. As IC always says, If you don't know Indian Cowboy, we always talks about nepotism, and there couldn't be any more nepotism when that you quit late in the year, so that way your son can definitely get the coaching job. But he's taken over and done a very good job. 7-2 straight up, 7-2 against the spread, and they're facing an Arizona team that's 7-0. Of course, a couple big wins already for Arizona, including starting the year off with that big win against Florida. And they also beat Connecticut at Connecticut, which, if you don't know, going to Stores is very, very difficult. So we do understand why they're an 8.5-point favorite here. But Auburn has also had some really good wins, including that is a good NC State team, a good St. John's team. They beat both of them by 11 and 10. So just December 3rd. So we're talking 2.5, 3 days ago, they won at home against NC State. Now, they did get blown out by Michigan. Michigan's very good, so I'm going to give them an excuse on that one. And it was in a tournament where you're playing, game after game, where that can get a little tiresome and games can get out of hand. I think in this game, you take the 8.5 points. I think it's going to be much closer than that. I think Arizona, yes, they've been tested really early in the year. This will test them here. They do win, I think, but I don't think they cover, so I'm going to take Auburn. So those are your 5 free picks. Don't forget, if you want in on all my plays, you can I have 2 plays in college football today, 3 in NFL between Sunday and Monday, 6 units today. And so you can buy that individually if you want 10% off present 10, or you buy the entire football pass where you'll get 6 unit today plus a bonus play, 7 unit tomorrow plus a bonus play, plus 5 unit on Monday Night Football. So a total of 5 plays, just $99. Get in on that. Or if you want, you can buy the individual plays instead of 30 as 27. So go over to the grid and make sure you use this promo code. All right, guys, have a great day. See you again tomorrow.